Hello everybody, welcome back to the Panel by Panel Comics YouTube channel today with your host Jay, and it's Wednesday. It's April Fool's Day, so it's time to go get those new comic books from my local comic shop. I'll see you guys when I get there and let you see the pulls that I had for this week. Alright guys, we have made it back from the local comic shop, and here is the stack for the week. As you see, a couple blind bags on top. Those are definitely going to be last. Gotta save it best for last. Just real quick, picked up Redcoat. I'm catching up on that series, so I'm definitely interested in the Unnamed Universe. I'm reading all the Geiger trades right now, and then of course the Redcoat stuff as well. But this comic week, Absolute Superman came out. This is issue 18. A new story starts here with Black Adam coming into the Absolute Universe, and we're gonna see what looks to be his origin in the Absolute Universe. Really intrigued to see that. And I'm also gonna be interested to see how Superman correlates. It looks like there's Brainiac maybe, that look like at least Brainiac's ship. Absolute Superman, Jason Aaron has been killing it. New artist on this book. Very interested to see how it's going to be for issue 1 of his jumping on point, I guess, for the artist. But Absolute Superman issue number 18, looking forward to that. It won't be on my buy or sell, but it will definitely be on my panel by panel comic review. Next, we have Batgirl. This is issue 18. I got the things to come variant because I think it's interesting to know the things that are going to come. I also really do appreciate what DC does with putting the A cover inside of the variant. I think every comic distributor should do that, but some people can't afford that. That's fair. And we're gonna jump on right where we left off with Batgirl, with them killing Wu Lin, the Blood Master, and jumping into the spirit world, it looks like. So I'm interested to see how that's gonna be. Also, Satana comes out next week. Really looking, or sometime this month, I think towards the end of it. Looking forward to that. But Batgirl, looks like we're going to get some of the spirit world in this issue. Looking forward to it. Yet again, if it's not good, I will jump off, but I'm hoping that it's good. Wanting to read more of Cassandra Cain. Looking forward to Batgirl issue 18. More Bat Family. We have Batman issue number 8. This is written by Matt Fraction. We do have a new artist, Sook, on this issue. It looks like we're going to get some Poison Ivy in the mayor's office talking to Vandal Savage. Always interested to see how that relationship is going to grow. Looks like we're going to get some Alan Scott in this as well. I'm going to be kind of curious to see why he's getting involved in this Batman issue in particular. There's a lot of stuff going on. Matt Fraction's introducing a whole lot of stuff. So I think that's kind of why we're getting an oversized issue with 40 pages. This is the title page. That looks so sick. I think that looks amazing. Really looking forward to it. Batman issue number 8. It's just been heat. Really highly recommend this. It's kind of getting overshadowed by Absolute Batman, but regular Batman continuity is doing a great job as well. Next, we have Poison Ivy issue number 43. This is Catwoman and Pamela rekindling their romance. We get to see the fallout of what led to Harley and Pamela splitting up because of that previous big time jump in issue 42, the new jumping on point. We get to see the argument that led to that, and we're also going to see the reunion of Pamela and Catwoman. The art looks very solid. This is a new artist as well on this book, so DC having a lot of substitute artists in this week. And there we go. There's the reunion real quick of Pamela and Catwoman. So interested in that. I'm kind of reading Catwoman just because I feel like it's going to connect somehow with Poison Ivy. Looking forward to issue number 43. G. Willow Wilson continues to kill it with that comic book. Next, we have a book by Image. This is Royals, issue number 1. This is the C cover for that. I just think it looks awesome. This is 2 telekinetic, I think, brothers or twins, but they're both telekinetic and they play poker, and they're going to get themselves into a lot of trouble. That's basically the end of it, or the moral of the story. I'm really interested. I hope it's good. I love poker. I love a good gamble. I'm interested to see how telekinetic powers will influence their poker ability. I assume it's got to make them insanely good because they can just read people's minds and be like, oh, he has a great hand. Oh, he's bluffing. You know, something like that. I'm interested to see how that works out. Royals issue number 1. Going to be on my buy or sell this week. we have Speed Racer issue number 7. Still catching up, and I'm kind of frustrated with Mad Cave because they keep pushing back the trades for both Speed Racer Volume 1 and Racer X Volume 1. So I can't really tell you a whole lot about this story other than it looks great, the art is great, and if you love racing, I'm sure you'll appreciate this comic book. So Speed Racer issue number 7 came out. Next, we go to Ignition Press. This is Arcadia issue number 4. We're going to get Hulu and Fix a little bit more of their relationship and maybe see some memories of what happened to Fix before the apocalyptic event. It looks like that's what we're opening up with her in the hospital. And if you remember in the previous issue, they used this device that kind of triggers the gemstone inside of their head, and that gemstone has all their memories locked away. So we're going to get some more of their romance mixed in with the new technology that they figured out in the previous issue. Ignition Press and the Miranda Brothers doing a great job, in my opinion, with Arcadia. Next, we have a new number 1 as well coming from Marvel. This is Captain Marvel Dark Past. I got the J. Scott Campbell cover just because it looks a whole lot better, in my opinion, than the A cover. So this is just a 5-issue miniseries that's going to go into the past of Captain Marvel. I did a whole rant on my top 10 comics about why Marvel is kind of ruining their audience and kind of exploiting them because they keep doing these 5-issue minis. Just do an ongoing series, because it's a lot harder for people in today's economy to buy into a 5-issue mini rather than an ongoing, because an ongoing is a ongoing story. It's a lot longer than 5 issues. 5 issues is a really self-contained story, and I feel like that should be reserved for like a side story going on in a character's life, not the main story just to catch you up on what's going on in their life. But we're gonna get Carol Danvers talking to Iron Man. We know they have a very complicated past, a lot of love-hate relationship between those two, and Paul Jenkins writes this. I kind of bought into it just because Paul Jenkins is writing it, and also because of the cover from J. Scott Campbell. Looking forward to Captain Marvel Dark Past. That will also be on my buy or sell, and the one that is really the head of the pack for my buy or sell, it's Daredevil issue 1. I'm not looking inside of this comic book, but I am so looking forward to it. If you're watching the show Daredevil Born Again, I'm hoping that physicality and that gruesomeness from the fight scenes and the emotions coming from Daredevil, Karen, the lawyer, the female lawyer, I always forget her name, but I'm hoping that they can rekindle that into this book. Stephanie Phillips, really looking forward to it. 32 pages, $6 for this book. We also have a couple blind bags coming up, so this is the A cover. Hopefully we don't get this in my blind bags, because that would be very unfortunate. Next, this is the finale issue to Ignition Press's Deluge. We still have the female prisoners trying to escape from this water creature, and it looks like the water creatures are going to do everything in their ability to make sure that these women do not escape this prison. Looking forward to it. There's been a whole lot of death. Cullen Bunn, a cool 5-issue mini. Like these books are able to be 5-issue minis because they're just such random stories, one-off little things. And Ignition Press is a smaller publisher, way smaller compared to Marvel or DC or even Image. So they have the ability to make these 5-issue minis. So I've appreciated it so far. It'll be on my panel comics review upcoming on Monday. This book will be on my buy or sell. This is Tyler Rake, an Extraction story, a prequel to the Extraction movie coming out on Netflix. So if you're looking forward to that, I would recommend getting this because it might provide some extra details for the movie. I'm sure you don't have to get it in order to understand the movie completely, but who doesn't appreciate a couple little more Easter eggs? So Tyler Rake, an Extraction story, gonna be on my buy or sell this week. Another Ignition Press book, issue 1. And next we have part 6 of 9 of Death Spiral. This is Venom, issue 256. Torment gets revealed in this comic. I'm going to try to make sure that I find a page that doesn't show him. We know it's not Paul, because Paul's fighting Torment in this issue. I'm just looking forward to the reveal of Torment. I've been avoiding it all over my social media. I'm looking forward to reading this book. Hopefully I don't get spoiled before I get to it. But Venom and the whole amazing Spider-Man Death Spiral carnage of it all, Torment, it's been really good. One of the best events that Marvel has done in recent time, especially a Spider-Man event. And then my last pull of the week was Wonder Man issue number 1. This is going to be on my buy or sell. Jerry Duggan writes this book. I'm looking forward to it. The paneling's interesting. So you see how it has the red and green all on the middle and the edges. It looks like that is the case for the entire comic book. Interesting. We're going to get more in depth with Simon Williams in this issue. Kind of see him after prison and his cellmate whenever he was in prison. Gonna get, I always forget her name, Patsy, I believe is her name. Gonna get her in this issue. This is gonna be on my buy or sell. Hopefully it's good. I enjoy the Wonder Man TV show. Hopefully I can enjoy the new number 1. And finally, it's time for the 2 bad boys, the 2 blind bags. Let's see what we get with the first one. Always got to be careful with these buggers because you never know. Daredevil and honestly just Marvel's blind bags have been pretty poor recently. This one feels good. Let's see. You'll get the reveal first before me. Oh, that's the sleeve. And then the book underneath. Let's see. Oh, that's a good one. I can tell you right now that, excuse me, I think that's a good one. Let me check real quick on League of Comic Geeks. I believe this is a really good one. This is, man, I gotta scroll real quick. This is the 1 of 25 Gabriel Delotto variant. I have such good luck with variants. This is a 1 of 25 Gabriel Delotto variant. Wow. That is insane. That is insane. Collected Comics and Games, I've had 2 blind bags from you, and I pulled a 1 of 25 both times. I am freaking out right now. That is so frustrating. I'm going to have to go inside and get a bag and cover for that, because I'm not just going to put it right back in my white bag. That's insane. That is really insane. Next, second blind bag. I can't get over that. We just put a 1 of 25 for Daredevil. That's insane. All right, guys. The second one, hopefully it's not an A cover, but I mean, I can't be upset because we just put a 1 of 25. So, my second blind bag. Okay, that's another good one. That's another good variant cover there of Daredevil. Let's go ahead. See if that one is, it's the Rose Besh variant, so that's still really good. It's not numbered, or at least, yeah, this one isn't numbered. This isn't the Virgin. This is just the Rose Besh variant. So still a really cool variant. Really enjoyed it. But guys, let me know what comic books you were looking forward to. Wow. A 1 of 25 Gabriel Delotto. I'm trying not to touch the cover too much. And then a regular Rose Besh variant, the D cover. Still really cool. 1 of 25. That's insane. Guys, let me know if y'all are pulling any Daredevil blind bags. What y'all pulled, what y'all's results were down in the comments. But guys, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more nearly daily comic book content. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep remember to read those comics panel by panel. And have a great rest of your day.